Hello and welcome to my second video. You are with me today. My name is Gina Connor. emeraldcreations.co.uk is the name of my blog. So today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful little gift bag. It's using the Ornate Garden DSP, and I have absolutely fallen in love with it. The photographs on the internet do not do this paper justice. It is just so pretty. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to make this little gift bag. It measures 8 inches by 4 inches, and it's using one sheet of DSP. As usual, Stampin' Up have done a fantastic job of coordinating the products for this suite. The stamp set is Ornate style, and this is the little flower that I'm using for the label, and the dies are just absolutely gorgeous. I thought to start off with, when I saw this suite on the internet, I thought it was all a little bit fussy. For me, I'm quite a plain sort of stamper and crafter, but honestly it is just absolutely beautiful. So anyway, less of that, and I'll show you how we put this little bag together. So this is one of the sheets that's in the pack. 12 sheets, 2 sheets of each design, and this is lovely, a little ditty design. The colours are terracotta tile, mint macaron, and old olive. So I have cut my sheet of 12 by 12 DSP, so it's 12 inches by 8.5 inches. So you've plenty of room, plenty of paper left over then to make a beautiful coordinating card, which I will do, follow up with that another day. So along the 12-inch side, I've scored at, and I've got it turned round, but it's basically 1 inch, 5 inches, 6.5 inches, and 10.5 inches. So I've actually gone ahead and scored using my paper trimmer. The depth, which is 8.5 inches, you scored at 1.5 inches. Top do then is I'm going to fold top and bottom with my scoring tool, and so because I want the DSP sort of coming out over the tie, that's how I've actually scored it, that kind of way. And then I'm going to score the inch, 1 inch, and then the 4 inches, and then this is the 1.5, which is your depth of your bag. It's 1.5 inches, and then 1.5. So you're making full use of the width of the 12-inch bag. So this is the top, this is the bottom, and I'm just going to use a pair of scissors, and I'm going to cut. Right, this one I'm actually going to cut off completely, because that's just going to be surface to requirement. And I'm just going to take a little angle off, literally that off each corner, because it allows it to fold in nice and neatly. So if we do it for all the tabs, it means that you get a nice folding at the bottom. Everything tucks in nice and neatly. So that's as quick as that. I'm going to actually cut this side as well, and that side. So you don't want to take too much off, because you still want to give your base added strength if you were putting anything of any weight into your bag. Okay, so then I want to stick this side down. So I'm just going to use a little bit of wet glue, and I'm going to do just around the side. It nearly seems a shame to fold this over, but it gives a nice contrast. So that's my squiggle of glue, and fold it over like so, and then it just stays down nice and neat. Then what I want to do is fold one side in, and I'm going to tuck that in. Just pull it up nice and make sure everything's straight like so. And I'm going to put a bit of tape. I find that the tape it's a little bit of strength to bags and boxes and things. The wet glue is all right for something that's not moving. And I have my bag folded down nice and flat, with the corner there a little straight, and you have this your surplus to join your sides together, and take the tape off like so and fold it over, and that's your, now take this apart, it's like that. Okay, so now what we need to do for the bottom is, I'm just going to get each top a little bit of a score like that. So what we want to do is we tuck the two shorter sides in like so, and then one side in, and I'm going to put tape along the side here. Can you see? So what I'm doing is tucking in the two short sides first of all, tucking in one of the longer sides, and I'm going to put tape along there, like so, and trim it off, and just make sure that it's nice and square. Again, I don't know whether you can see, but I'm using my grid paper to make sure that it's all nice and straight. And you can see here at the side it's not really. So what you want to do is when you're putting your bottom together, you want to make sure that it is square. I've got a little bit extra off there. So I think I'm happy enough with that. And I'm just going to pull it over and press it down like so. So that's your box, as simple as that. So if you didn't get my measurements, it was basically scoring at 1 inch, 5 inches, 6.5 and 10.5. And as you can see to the side of my hand, I mean, it's just a dinky little gift bag. I would definitely put some tissue paper in it with some chocolates or some perfume or something like that. So what we want to do now is, we scored 1.5 inches top and bottom. So the depth of it is 1.5 inches deep. So there we go, okay? So to decorate it, I have already used one of these dies here. And I've used the smallest of these dies. And it's come out like that. Now I did have to use, do you remember in my last video, I had to use my trusty sponge, which I keep. You can see the little remnants of the dot. I die cut it out. This is terracotta tile, and I sort of did my little brush and took it all the little bits and pieces in it. And I'm just going to decorate that now. So with a coordinating stamp set, I'm going to use my terracotta tile ink pad. So here we go. And I'm just going to tap a little bit and put it down like me see if you can see what I'm up to. Tap it down, press it down, and there we go. So it just gives a little bit of detail and not so plain. And then I have used these two little flowers. I've cut out, stamped 2 flowers in Early Espresso ink, like so, and cut the 2 out and coloured them in with my blend pens, dark and light. I'll show you how I did it. I'll just do one to show you how it all comes together. So a little bit of Early Espresso ink. So it's a dark brown colour. Then I have used the lighter. This is it's not actually terracotta tile, it's Calypso Coral, and it just blends so well with the terracotta tile, and I mean, it just made me think it was. So I colour it in first of all with my blend pen in the light shade all over, and then with my darker pen I'm just going to add in, there's lines, basically I sort of just darken the outside, or darken the centre should I say, like so. And then for the green leaves, this is Old Olive, and I have used the light pen all over, like so. And then with the darker pen, I sort of go around and add a little bit of detail like that. So that's how I cut my flowers in. As simple as that. And then I have cut them out, fussy cutting. I've stuck 2 dimensionals on the bag, just to raise them up and give a little bit of detail. Stick one sort of there. And then within this suite, Stampin' Up have given us these beautiful gold, gilded gems, and they're absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to use my little spatula, and I'm going to put a little bit of gold in the centre of each of my flowers, like so. And I think I might pop a different one in the centre of my little pattern, and just gives a little pop of colour. So that's my centre. Then what I wanted to do as well is, and I don't think I have it with me, but I have cut, if you look on the back of this here label, I have stuck a little bit of Whisper White card, so you could write a little sentiment in there if you wanted to personalise it to, sort of to and from, or thank you, or best wishes, or anything like that. And so it's a little gift tag as well within your box. It measured, here we are, here I have it on the back of the measurements. So it's Whisper White card, and it measures 6.3 centimetres by 2.8 centimetres. I'm afraid I'm a centimetres girl, as I've said before, and it was my automatic. I know the papers are measured in, or yeah, they're measured in inches, but I just automatically revert back to centimetres. I hope that's not too confusing for you. So here we go. And I just stick it on the back. That just means you have a pretty tag on one side, and on the other side you have where you can write your little sentiment. So as I said, this little the Whisper White 6.3 centimetres by 2.8. So to finish this off, they have given us 2 reels of ribbon within this suite. I'll show you this one. I have opened up and used the Old Olive one, but this is the terracotta tile. I can get it, stab it and bring it up. There we go. So it's terracotta tile and old olive. Aren't they gorgeous? So you know that the tones of the whole suite is terracotta tile, mint macaron, and add old olive. And there's some beautiful daisy designs as well, which are really quite pretty as well. But now that I have started playing with this suite, I have fallen in love with it, and I can't wait to make some more projects with it. The images for with the stamps are they just lend themselves to watercolouring and colouring in with the stamping blends, and just so many variations. So now I've tied a simple bow around my box like so, and then I am going to use a little bit of twine, and there's a little hole here at the top, so I'm just going to thread it through like so and tie it round my ribbon. Just tie a double knot, and then it's not going to go anywhere. And then what you can do is just cut off the ends, or you could maybe, if you wanted to, like so. So what I also did with my ribbon is, just to hold it into place, I used some of my glue dots like so, and I just added a few to it to hold it into place. One just there, and maybe one at the back, and they just hide in very nicely into the back of the ribbon, and you really don't see it, but it's held into place. This project was inspired to me by the new Stampin' Up catalogue. When it goes live next week, and you've maybe got it in your hands already, you'll be able to see the whole suite in its glory in the new catalogue. But it's absolutely gorgeous, and it makes such a nice change for me to get away from my blues and neutrals. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you for joining me today. We'll see you again soon then. Bye bye.